Good afternoon students, welcome back to online maths class. So in the last class we have solved up to question number 13. So in today's class let us continue with the question number 14. The given question it is, if x into square root of 1 plus y into square root of 1 plus x which is equals to 0, then prove that dy by dx equal to minus 1 divided by 1 plus x the whole square. So mark this as important for 3 marks. X into square root of 1 plus y, then plus y times square root of 1 plus x which is equals to 0. Now in the next step what I will do is I will take this to the right hand side, it becomes minus. So let us write that now. X into square root of 1 plus y, this is equals to minus y times square root of 1 plus x. So now in order to eliminate these square roots, we have to go for squaring on both the sides. So squaring on both sides, So what do we get here? X into square root of 1 plus y, the whole square, which is equals to minus y times square root of 1 plus x, the whole square. So now this square applies to the first term as well as to the second term. So we get x square, then here square and root get cancels, we get 1 plus y, then this is equals to, so negative the square is always positive, we get y square into 1 plus x. So now multiply x square with these two terms and y square with these two terms. What do we get now? X square into 1, it will be x square plus x square y, which is equals to y square plus y square into x. So now I'll take this term to the right hand side and y square to the left hand side. What do we get now? X square minus y square, which is equals to y square x, then minus x square y. So now this is there in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So we get x plus y into x minus y, which is equals to, so here in the right hand side we can take xy common. So I'll take xy common, xy, and in the bracket we are left out with y minus x. So y minus x. So now I'll take minus common here so that this term will be reversed. So minus x plus y, we get y minus x, this is equals to xy into y minus x. So here y minus x and y minus x get cancels. Write the remaining term now, minus x plus y, this is equals to xy. Now from this we will have to multiply minus with these two terms. What do we get now? Minus x minus y, this is equals to xy. Now take minus y to the right hand side. Minus x, which is equals to xy plus y. In this we can take y common now. So what do we get? Minus x, which is equals to, so y common, we get x plus 1. Take this x plus 1 to the left hand side, it goes to the denominator. So overall we get y, which is equals to minus x divided by x plus 1. So till here we have simplified the given function. Now we are actually going for the differentiation. Differentiate both the sides with respect to x. Here it is in the form of u by v. U dash v minus u v dash divided by v square. So let us go for the next step. Well, so we get dy by dx, this is equals to u dash, derivative of minus x, it will be minus 1. So u dash v, right, x plus 1 as it is, minus u means minus x must be written as it is, then derivative of the denominator now, derivative of x plus 1, it will be 1. So I write 1 here, then divided by v square, that is x plus 1 the whole square. So simplify the numerator now, dy by dx, which is equals to, multiply minus with these two terms, we get minus x minus 1, minus into minus it is plus x divided by x plus 1 or 1 plus x, both are same, the whole square. So here minus x and plus x get cancels. We have dy by dx which is equals to minus 1 divided by 1 plus x the whole square. So this is the required answer for the question number. Well, the next question, it is question number 16. If cos y which is equals to x into cos of a plus y, then prove that dy by dx which is equals to cos square a plus y divided by sin a. Again, mark this as important for 3 marks. So here from the given question we will have to separate y. So take this term to the left hand side, it goes to the denominator. So overall we get x which is equals to cos y divided by cos of a plus y divided by cos of a plus y. Now differentiate with respect to y, not x. So what I am going to do is I am going to differentiate both the sides with respect to y. So differentiate with respect to y. So we get dx by dy. So with respect to x andaga dy by dx baritidvi, with respect to y adiga dx by dy bardu. Then this is equals to, now here we will have to make use of the quotient rule, u by v the whole dash, u dash v minus u by dash divided by v square. Derivative of the numerator, it will be minus sin y, that's all. Don't write dy by dx now because we are differentiating this with respect to y. So now u dash v, that means we get cos of a plus y, then u dash v minus u, it is cos y as it is, into the derivative of this particular term cos of a plus y, it will be minus sin of a plus y. So we get minus sin of a plus y, minus sin of a plus y, and derivative of a plus y, derivative of a it will be 0 and derivative of y with respect to y, d by dy of y it will be 1. So I'll write 1 here. Then whole divided by v square, that is cos square a plus y, cos square a plus y. Simplify the numerator now, dx by dy, this is equals to minus sin y into cos of a plus y into cos of a plus y, minus into minus it is plus cos y into sin of a plus y into sin a plus y into sin a plus y. So divided by cos square a plus y, cos square a plus y. Now I will rewrite the numerator now, dx by dy, this is equals to, I will write this term in the beginning now. So sin of a plus y into cos y minus, now I will write this one, it is cos of a plus y into sin y, then whole divided by cos square a plus y, Now it is in the form of sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, can be written as sin of a minus b. So dx by dy, this is equals to sin of a minus b, sin of a plus y minus y divided by cos square a plus y, Now plus y minus y get cancels, we have only sin a in the numerator. Dx by dy, this is equals to sin a divided by cos square a plus y. So we have got dx by dy now. So take the reciprocal both the sides. What do we get now? dy by dx, this is equals to cos square a plus y cos square a plus y divided by sin a, divided by sin a. So now this is the required answer for the question number 16. Note down this, then we'll take up the next one. Well, the question number 17, it is if x equal to a into the bracket cos t plus t sin t and y which is equals to a into the bracket sin t minus t cos t, find d square y by dx square. Again here x and y are expressed in terms of a third variable t. That means here t is going to be a parameter. We will have to make use of the chain rule. So let us go ahead with the derivative. So I will take y which is equals to a into the bracket sin t minus t cos t. So here we will have to differentiate both the sides with respect to t. So we get dy by dt, this is equals to, a is a constant, I will be writing it as it is, then derivative of sin t, it will be cos t, then minus. Here we need to make use of the product rule. Here u, it will be t and v is going to be cos t, uv the whole dash, u dash v plus uv dash. Since there is a minus sign, I will be considering the bracket now. Derivative of t, it will be 1, then into cos t, then plus, write t as it is, I will be writing t as it is, derivative of cos t, it will be minus sin t, plus into minus it will be minus, so I will be writing minus directly here. So it is minus sin t. So close this bracket and we have one more bracket that also we need to close. So dy by dt, this is equals to, a write it as it is, cos t, then multiply this minus with these two terms. 1 into cos t, it will be cos t, and we have the minus sign. We get minus cos t, then minus cos t, then minus into minus it will be plus t sin t. So plus cos t minus cos t get cancels. We have only t sin t, and here it is a. So overall we get dy by dt. This is equals to a into t sin t. So call this as equation number 1. So we are done with dy by dt. Now we will have to calculate dx by dt. So let us find dx by dt now. And x which is equals to a into the bracket cos t plus t sin t plus t sin t. Now differentiate both the sides with respect to t. We get dx by dt. This is equals to, a is a constant, I will be writing it as it is. Derivative of cos t, it will be minus sin t, then plus. So here we need to make use of the product rule. Derivative of t, it will be 1 into sin t, it will be sin t, plus, now write t as it is, I am writing t as it is, derivative of sin t, it will be cos t, close the bracket now. So minus sin t plus sin t get cancels, write the remaining term now, dx by dt, this is equals to a t cos t, call this as equation number 2. Now we will have to substitute equation 1 and equation 2 in dy by dx. So here, therefore, dy by dx, which is equals to dy by dt whole divided by dx by dt. So dy by dx, which is equals to, what is dy by dt now? It is at sin t. I am writing at sin t, then divided by dx by dt, it will be at cos t. So here at get cancelled, sin t divided by cos t, it will be tan t. So dy by dx, this is equals to tan t. So now we need to find d square y by dx square. Differentiate both the sides once again with respect to x. So here we are differentiating with respect to x. We get d square y by dx square, this is equals to. So now here the parameter is going to be t. Now if it is only tan x, we could have written secant square x and we could have stopped it. But here we are differentiating t with respect to x, means we have to write secant square t into dt by dx. So secant square t into dt by dx. Now we will have to substitute the value of dt by dx. Note down till here, and then I will go for the next step. Well, so d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square, this is equals to, write secant square t as it is, secant square t as it is, now into dt by dx. So here we have the dx by dt. Take the reciprocal, we get dt by dx. Reciprocal means we get 1 divided by at cos t. So that is going to be our dt by dx value, 1 divided by at cos t. So now see here, d square y by dx square, this is equals to 1 by at, I will be writing it as it is, 1 by at, then secant square t, now 1 by cos t can be written as secant t, so we get secant t. So overall we get d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square, which is equals to 1 by at. So what do we get now? Secant cube t. So this is the required answer for the question number 17. You have to be careful about this step. So many students will go wrong here. So if you write only d square y by dx square equal to secant square t, then it is wrong, because here we don't have x. So that is why I am differentiating t once again with respect to x, so that we get dt by dx. So this is all about question number 17. Well, the question number 23, it is, if y which is equals to e to the power a cos inverse x, then show that 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus a square y which is equals to 0. So mark this as very important for 5 marks. So this is going to be very important for 5 mark. So now I will take the given function y which is equals to e to the power a cos inverse x. Now differentiate both the sides with respect to x. We get dy by dx, this is equals to, now we have to consider this as x, andre e power x form the derivative of e power x andre e power x agutade. So we get e to the power a cos inverse x. Now take the derivative of this particular function. Now derivative of a cos inverse x, a andre constant aguttilla, I will be writing a as it is. Then derivative of cos inverse x, it will be minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So now simplify this further. dy by dx which is equals to, so here e power a cos inverse x can be replaced by y, andre ee complete term ane now y anta replace ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನಾವು. So overall what do we get now? Y into minus a, it will be minus ay. We get minus ay divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Now we have this square root in the denominator. In order to eliminate that, we will have to square on both the sides. So squaring on both the sides, we get dy by dx the whole square, then this is equals to minus ay divided by square root of 1 minus x square the whole square. So now in the next step, we get dy by dx the whole square, this is equals to, so negative square is always positive, this square applies to the numerator as well as to the denominator. In the numerator we get a square y square, and in the denominator square and root get cancelled, so we have 1 minus x square. Now take that 1 minus x square term to the left hand side. So what do we get now? dy by dx the whole square into 1 minus x square this is equals to a square y square, a square y square. Now we have to differentiate again both the sides with respect to x. So differentiating again, and here we need to make use of the product rule. This is going to be u and 1 minus x square, it will be v. So derivative of this particular term dy by dx the whole square andre x ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಈಗ ನಾವು x square ರೂಪದಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2x ಆಗ್ತೈತಲ್ಲಿ. So we get 2 times dy by dx, 2x ಅಂದರೆ dy by dx and take the derivative of this inside function once again. Derivative of dy by dx, it will be d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square. Now write the second term as it is, 1 minus x square, I will be writing it as it is, then plus, now write the first term as it is, differentiate the second term. So I will be writing dy by dx the whole square as it is. Now take the derivative of the second term. Derivative of 1, it will be 0, then minus derivative of x square, it will be 2x. So 0 minus 2x, it will be minus 2x. So we get minus 2x, which is equals to, so we have to differentiate the right hand side also. Here a square is a constant, write it as it is, then derivative of y square, it will be 2y into dy by dx. So a square into 2y dy by dx. So now what I will do is, I will take 2 times dy by dx common in the left hand side. So I will take 2 into dy by dx common, then write the remaining term now. So what do we get? D square y by dx square into 1 minus x square. So here plus into minus, it will be minus, and I have taken 2 times dy by dx common. That means here we are left out with x into, and we have one more dy by dx, x dy by dx, this is equals to, and it can be written as 2ay into 2a square y into dy by dx. So now 2 times dy by dx, and here 2 times dy by dx get cancels, write the remaining term. So here 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square, then minus x dy by dx, then this is equals to, so we have only a square y now, it is a square y. So in the next step, take a square y to the left hand side, it becomes minus a square y. So 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus x dy by dx, then minus a square y, which is equals to 0. So this is the required answer for the question number 23. So note down this, and with this we have completed all the important miscellaneous problems. In the next class I will be starting with the continuity concept, that is exercise 5.1.